So it's a Friday night. What are you planning on doing?
You are now listening to Limited Trust, a Devastator podcast. Let's get into it.
Episode 202. Limited Trust, a Devastator podcast. I'm back in the fucking building, and today, out here in the fucking pod garage, it is actually really nice. It is, kind of feels enjoyable to be out here right now as opposed to the house. The house is fucking sweltering ass humid fucking whatever. But out here, it's actually like nice and cool. So shout out to that. Shout out to, what do we got, about fucking, about 2 recordings a year. Got about 2 recordings a year that are nice weather. It's either fucking freezing or hotter than balls. So, shout out to that. We are fucking approaching, when is it? When is the fucking, when is the 9 year? Is it tomorrow? Is it the 8th? I'm drawing a fucking blank. 8th or the 9th, I think, alright? 7, 8, 17? 7, 8, 17, I think? I should know this. I don't know why I'm drawing a fucking blank all of a sudden. 7, 8, 17, some shit like that. Some fucking shit like that. So, we are, where is it today? I don't know. I don't fucking know. I should remember. Now that we're getting in the year 9, year 10, year whatever, I don't fucking know. It's like when you get to be my age and you just say, I don't fucking know. I'm going to be 40. Whatever the fuck, 41, 39, some shit like that. How old am I? 37, 38? I'm always asking Erica. 39? So that's a fun thing. Fucking 9 years, man. Then next year we're gonna have the big fucking the big Devastator party somewhere in the city. I think. I don't fucking know, or maybe not. I don't know. Where should we do the Devastator fucking 10-year party at? I wanted to do it at the Drift Pit, but I know fucking no one will go because it's a troop. But that would be a fun fucking 10-year anniversary party. Rent the fucking house on the pit. Fucking, it's got a pool and shit, and just have a party all fucking day into the drift night. I think that would be a good ass motherfucker. I don't know. Maybe we might do that. I don't fucking know. I might still do that. Fuck it. Who gives a fuck? And anyone who wants to go is fucking welcome. Come fucking chill. I don't know. But I feel like in Rochester it would be more fitting, you know? But then again, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm not really sure. I don't know what to do. We'll have to figure that out. So last night we pitted as usual. Thursdays pitting, doing some pit-tivities, and the family came out, man. They surprised me out there. Even though modern day surveillance kind of fucked the surprise up a little bit, it didn't fuck it up, but it was nice to see them. But I knew something was awry when I saw my sister and my brother's fucking vehicle pull up outside of the house, and I was like, Then we started surveilling the footage, and I was like, oh, there's my mom and Stevie. I was like, oh, they're plotting. So it was cool to see them. Jimmy the Ghost came out for his 4th fucking event in a row. He did 3 events, and then he did 2 pits, and then Burnout Nationals last weekend, and then fucking pit night fucking last night. So Jimmy the Ghost, and he went for his first fucking ride with fucking Dane. is a fucking riot to go for a ride with, and that was his first ride, that was my first ride as well, and he is a maniac, and he's got a fucking turbo Mustang that fucking is an animal. So it was a good night last. I mean, it's always a good night. It's never, like, I really have never said, like, man, you know, even we've been fucking rained on, drenched, soaking ass fucking wet for hours and hours, and just thugged it out to the end, and fucking, I mean, even that was fun. That was an experience all in itself. You know, they're running fucking burnout cars fucking in the fucking pouring ass fucking rain. Only the fucking G's fucking thugged it out. So I know you guys probably get sick and tired of seeing all the fucking posts and shit, but probably going to be opening some sort of Devastator Motorsports fucking division. And I don't know how I'm going to do it. I don't know if I'm going to get a fucking burnout car and start figuring that out. Maybe learning something new, or just trying to figure out how to, I don't know. I don't know what the fuck I'm going to do, but it is something that I've been enjoying, and usually when I fucking enjoy something, I try to get involved with it. You know, that's how Devastator got here, is I was fucking involved in graffiti. And I was like, well, let's do, you know, I always want to get involved to the next level, you know. So that could happen. So sorry if that's not your thing. Don't really care. Sometimes I sit there and think like, oh, maybe I shouldn't post this, or maybe I shouldn't post that, or, you know, it's not really Devastator like it. I'm like, then I think about it though, and I'm like, bottom line, like, I can do whatever I want. and if you don't like my fucking antics, my daily fucking antics of different shit, maybe this ain't the place for you, goat. And then, yo, that Squid Ink motherfucker, son, he messaged me on some fucking fuck shit too, because I put Squid Killer or some shit on the Rush post. He's like, yo, what's that about, son? Whatever. And so I just kept commenting or messaging back, sorry boss, because that's what he said to me when I said, yo, you're fucking. So I made a new GIF. I made it, so go check that out. It should come up if you do the search Devastator brand, all one word. It is pretty funny, actually. I made that shit, so because I'm a fucking asshole and I just do shit like that, you know. Total fucking cock I am, but whatever, man. I don't give a fuck. It says like something that looks strikingly like a Devastator product. You didn't happen to steal that design, did you? So please do with that whatever your heart's desire. Fucking, you know, comment that GIF anywhere where this product looks suspicious, where it looks slightly suspicious, as if maybe we did it first over here. And by we, I mean me and you. So I don't know if I think I told you guys about that yellow that I got, that I was trying to make gold out of, and then it just didn't pan out. Like, I don't know, the yellow powder, for lack of a better term. Actually, there's two. I got two. I got like this fluorescent one, and then this one that was supposed to be more like a standard yellow color, maybe opaque yellow, or even just like more of a solid color. And the other one, I guess, would have been more fluorescent, iridescent. I'm not really sure what the category would be, but so I did that, and I don't know. I think we talked about it, that it didn't work, and it was just sitting there in a fucking jar. Just, you know, fucking sitting there totally separated from itself. So it was like bass on top, fucking like straight bass, like all of it like fell. And you could see the mixing bar like fucking just sticking up out of the fucking the pigment or whatever it is, the undissolved. I don't even know. Like, it should have dissolved. I don't know why the fuck it didn't. It's solvent, fucking whatever. So obviously that's fucking garbage. Excuse me. But So then I just took that because I was bored, and I was like, let's just pour a bunch of shit in here, different shit, and see what happens. So I poured some blue in there, and then it turned green. And then what I put in there? Some orange. I think I poured some orange in there, and then it got dark, like a dark green, and then I put the fucking pink in there, and then it like basically turned black. And I was like, oh, I go, well, that was kind of cool. That's when I made like the no black. And then I just kind of fucking tested it out. But actually, the fucking results weren't fucking terrible. I wasn't mad about it. So it was a black that was achieved by not putting any black in the mix, and it looked really nice. The only problem with that is the only thing that I have measurements on is how I made the yellow, and all the other shit, all I did was just like dump shit in there. So I would have to kind of go back. I mean, I wouldn't have to I would have to go back and, well, I mean, not really. I just told you what's there. I would have to kind of look, because I'm pretty good. I can eye some shit pretty good. And I would know roughly like what I put in there. But I mean, through controlled experimenting, I could probably duplicate it pretty close, just by knowing what's in it and just kind of, you know, not overdoing any one thing until I get it where I want it, recording all the results, blah, 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 you know, whatever. But some people actually showed interest. They're like, oh, when is that coming out? What's the deal with that? And it sucks. Maybe I should stop doing it, because on more than one occasion, I've had to tell people like, oh, nah, that's not coming out. That's just me fucking around, or that's just me, you know, dumping shit together, or that's just, you know, whatever. And I really actually don't like telling people that something's not coming out, because right then they're expressing their interest in this. And so, I mean, obviously it's at least good enough for one person, like right off the bat. There's at least one person that's interested in it. But I have no idea how it's going to hold up. I mean, you know, for just throwing it in a fucking cleaned out mop and testing it real quick, you know, it looked good. Everything looked good. But, you know, I don't know. I didn't do any fucking real world fucking testing. It bleeds in a weird way too. Now I know, you know, I like that Home Depot fucking cheap ass. Well, it's actually not cheap, but the Home Depot brand spray paint. Whatever they use as a solvent fucking kicks off some weird shit. And spray paint buffs are usually like, you know, I don't know. Like if I see a quote unquote ink man who's just using spray to fucking do their cover tests, like that's kind of a cop out. 9 times out of 10 fucking a spray buff is gonna fucking immediately reactivate the ink and cause the bleed like right away. I do it just to kind of see, because some places do use that as a buff. Like, you know, a lot of places don't fucking know, especially if you're doing insides, like it's kind of like the alcohols are meant for. You know, they're just going to send some fucking dickhead in there who's going to fucking go and look in the fucking maintenance closet and say, oh, well, here's some white fucking spray paint. Or even go to the maintenance department, the spray paint department, and get something to fix the bathroom. You know what I mean? Poor guy. But so that's why I do that testing, as it is somewhat real world. And I guess I'm kind of hypercritical too in a way, because I do this shit with my doing floors too with my day job. Is I get fucking hypercritical about obsessing with little details and shit, and then I think about it and I'm like, no one's ever gonna fucking notice this. Like, you are the only one that is gonna notice this. You are the only one who is gonna fucking, you know, is gonna be critiquing it to this level. These rooms that you're stripping are completely empty. And like, as soon as everyone comes back in here tomorrow morning, they're just going to put all their shit back in here. Their desks, their chairs, their filing cabinets, all their garbage cans, this is going to fill back up, their fucking floor mats, all their shit. and you're not even going to be able to see anything, and they're going to be upset that they even got to come in here and do that shit first thing in the morning anyway. No one's going to be like, oh, look at that, it's like a little fucking little thing, or but not to say it's a cop out for doing anything fucking half-ass, but it's this critical eye of the fucking producer here. And all that being said, that's why I do these real world testing, because like I know how to buff this shit. You know what I mean? Like I know what I'm looking at when I do a floor, and I know what I'm looking at when fucking I'm doing Inkman shit. Like the way to beat this shit, like shout out RGR fucking power washing. The way to beat this, if the plan is to paint it, if you fucking chemical wipe it first, and don't smear it and rub it all over the place. So what you would do is take a rag or a towel, paper towel. I mean, you use a lot of paper towel, but hit that with alcohol, fucking whatever you got, alcohol, Goo Gone, or the goof off, the liquid. I don't like the gel. Don't get like the gel spray goof off shit. The liquid, you could douse the towel in it, and don't fucking rub it as much as you can in all directions. I would just try to wipe off the surface, just like kind of tap it in one direction a little bit one way and a little bit the other way, reapply new paper towel. Big thing is changing out your rag or towel, because as it gets caked and saturated, which will happen quickly, it'll spread it more, so you're gonna want to like switch and move it around. Anyway, so after you do, what the fuck was that? After you do kind of the quick rub, pause, wipe the surface shit off, then hit it with the buff paint. You could even give it a little water, soapy water rinse after the alcohol rub, or chemical rub, I should say, acetone, anything, any solvent, rub it, hit it with that quick, and then fucking paint over it. But no one's gonna fucking like, who's gonna do that? You know what I mean? Like. And the next best thing would be if you have the fucking matching paint. Like if someone fucking hits the bathroom wall of a fucking piece of drywall, I would just sand that shit down. I would fucking scuff it, sand it, and then fucking sand it and paint it. But that's just me. But anyway, so I didn't do any of the fucking real world testing on this shit where I normally would, but the bleed is fucking weird, man. So when you hit it with that Home Depot shit, it turns like this fire orange, which is fucking really cool. And all I can think is that's got something to do with the fluorescent, either the fluorescent or the fucking actual yellow. I'm trying to think. But anyway, it's difficult. What the fuck, dude? There's like all kinds of shit over there. I'm like, I thought I was seeing something. That's when I kind of got distracted. It must be a spider web that's going from the fucking ceiling to the floor. But there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. It's like 6 fucking barely, obviously looks like pieces of fishing line. It's kind of cool looking, but I thought my eyes were fucking up with this stupid light over me, but no, that's like anyway, so I did that. So I made that dumb shit, and people were interested in it, and I don't know, maybe I'll try to make it again, but how many fucking blacks do I gotta have, Not do I gotta have, but I really feel like people don't give a flying fuck about colors. Like, really, if you, like, I had a dude talking about, like, the stain, and I was like, well, son, all that shit is it's really irrelevant. You know what I mean? It is to a certain extent, it means something, but the stain, the buff proof, quote unquote, all that kind of shit is like, stain what? Like, take the quote unquote, he's saying it over and over again, but take the stainer, put that shit on a fucking piece of glass on a window, and then see if you can fucking scratch it off with your fingernail after it dries. You're gonna be able to. Like take that piece of glass, fucking spray it with alcohol, wipe it off with a fucking shit. You could probably wipe it off with your fucking hand and make a mess, but it would still just wipe right off. You know what I mean? Like, so it stains what? What do you exactly want it to stain? You want it to stain wood? It will guarantee it will stain wood no matter what. Like, no matter what, it's not going anywhere. Oh, you want it to stain like a painted surface. Okay, how much? Do you want it to rub off like 0? Do you want it to make a mess? Do you want it to, you know what I mean? Like, those terms are so specific to the user, like in what they think something means, that it's like hard to answer this. But like deep blue is a bad motherfucker, man. That is such a bad motherfucker, and no one wants that shit. And every so often someone's like, oh, do blue. I was like, all right. So I made a blue that's like the regular blue. If you just get like the blue, like the one that I mix with the white to make like a nice opaque blue, if you just use that on its own, that shit's kind of whack. Like, it looks like a blue fucking transparent, you know. It's not very sturdy. But the deep blue has got some other shit in it. It's got some additives that are fucking brolic. So, you know, the shit's brolic. But nobody wants that. So I don't know, man. It's like, trust me, when you become the fucking ink man, you're going to learn, like, that if you just reach in that suggestion box all the time, or you put that fucking request for suggestions out, you're going to get all kinds of fucking suggestions. And if you put all your time and effort into making those suggestions happen, that shit's going to be frozen food, dog. Another frozen food that chills on the shelf because no one's going to I'm it's just the way it is. And I've learned that over these however many years. Like, that's just what happens. It's not personal to anyone or to consumers or it's just like, if anybody in business knew exactly what everybody wanted, like, everyone would just be millionaires everywhere, like everyone would just be fulfilling the needs of everybody who needed everything. But you can't do that. It doesn't work like that. Like, especially, like, even with me, I get something in my mind that's specific and I want that. Like, that's what I want. I don't want a variation. I don't want a different one. Like Burnout Nationals, let's just talk about them for example. I seen Erica's got a shirt, Bones has a shirt, and it's got Burnout Nationals. It's actually kind of similar to the Crink font, and I looked it up to see if it was a Crink font. It's not. But the Burnout Nationals shirt says Burnout Nationals on the front, and I like that. It looks nice. It looks clean. But on the back, there's always a slogan or a fucking graphic or whatever. There's always something on the back, and I just want the shit with it on the front for whatever reason. Like, and the graphics gotta be, I gotta really, really, really like a graphic to wear a fucking shirt that's not a Devastator shirt. I gotta really like it, or I'm not gonna wear it. And I didn't find some rear graphic that I'm fucking extremely in love with, where I'm just like, oh man, that shit is dope. I really just want the fucking one with the shit on the front. I just wanted to say Burnout Nationals on the front. That's it. That's all I want. And they don't have that, so I'm not gonna get one. You know what I mean? So I want what I want, and I understand that that's what people want. And everyone has their own thing. So Inkman, if you're out there and you're just you just want to make everything that everyone suggests, you make what you want to make. Take some fucking feedback, or put your ear to the street, see what people are talking about, and then you'll learn what's necessary. Not everything. You don't have to just make everything. And that's what I learned at the beginning. Like, I just wanted everything. I wanted to have all the fucking shit. I wanted to have all the colors, these big color wheels and all this shit. And if you got the capital and the capacity to do all that, I mean, by all means, fucking do that up. But if you're the ink man like me, the ink man, that's going to be tough. It's real fucking hard, man. It's real fucking hard to keep fucking shit. I don't even know how many different products I have as far as liquid products right now. But I had fucking 8 more variations, fucking beyond that. Instruction. What? What the fuck are you talking about? I don't know what the fuck this person is talking about. What can I use them on in airbrushing? Where the fuck dude? I'm not sure why you bought that for airbrushing. I don't think that's gonna pan out for you. Anyway. I'm breaking the rules on the phone. But so that's all I've been doing. So anyway, don't have nothing new. Basically. Don't have anything new that I can duplicate, and I'm just out here fucking. I got some other shit going on in my personal life, so. Anyway, I mean, it's something we talked about years ago, but now it's getting to be where it's going to be that time. So if you've been here for a while, something that started a couple years ago is getting ready it's winding down, coming to an end. So I'll let you know when all that happens, and I'll expound a little bit more. But as for right now, fucking support your local Zuka skateboards, support your local machine studio, and definitely go and get you some punch marker stuff, because that's where it's all at. Those places are the places that I carry, I use, or I fucking fully support. So if I skateboarded, if I did skate, I would have a Zuka skateboard deck. I don't. I'm a bum, and I'm fucking and I'm fucking and I can't afford to break my fucking wrist. So or I'll be homeless. I'll be coming to move in with you, Jeff. Me and all my fucking family. So go do that, you guys. I love you guys, and I hope you have a fucking great fucking weekend, and really enjoy what's left of the summer, because I don't know. I seen a video earlier with some snow in it, some fucking look back into the winter, and someone was like, oh, it's only 9 weeks until blah blah blah, or whatever the fuck it was, 12 weeks, and I was like, fuck you. But it's probably not 12 weeks until snow, but, I don't know. Made me think about it, and I'm like, fuck this shit. So, all right, everybody. I love you. Have a good weekend.